is test test. Hey, guess I'm live. Um, this time I didn't forget to move the microphone closer. There's something. I just finished one live stream, and I was just looking at the other laptop, and I just realized, oh, there's some items I had here in on the side of that laptop that I was going to mention. And let's see, I got some stuff to move out the way first before I could actually mention them. I was at a bookstore and I came across a bunch of these. What scale is it? 1/800 scale Japanese castles. So you can see it here. This is one of them right now. It's a diorama piece, and I am going to not today, but I am going to assemble this. Maybe I can assemble it live, or maybe I'll do a stop motion capture kind of thing. Oh, I keep pointing the thing at the microphone. So this is how it looks here. It looks kind of simple, but most likely it is not so simple. So this is how it looks here on the sprues. The top part here. And here's to give you an idea, here's the diorama base. This is going to be a challenge because I'm not too familiar with 1/800 scale. And but in anticipation, either for this project or for another, I went ahead and I found in a stationery of all places some landscape materials and things. It's like there's a craft section for hobbies or something in this particular stationery store, and they have like all kinds of ground material for diorama projects, including this. And I guess I could store this inside. So I'm going to try to figure out what's a good scale or filler material for 1/800. I bought some trees, but obviously for 1/800 scale, these trees are too big. I may end up doing something as simple as taking a Q-tip and seeing about how I can make a tree out of that. I'm not sure yet. Maybe it's as simple as clipping off some of these branches here, and then those branches become the tree trunks with the trees. Maybe something like that. I'll have to also take a look at this particular castle is listed as Osaka Castle. So I'll have to take a look at that, get some reference photos. I did some of that already, and the reference photos do show that the rooftop, which you see in gold here, is kind of like green. So it's most likely it's like a bronze green in real life. I don't know. I haven't done any research into that just yet. So there's a lot of stuff in there in the instructions, and it's going to be fun. I've never done this before at this scale, and I need to see about doing some real looking weathering for it in this particular scale, which might be actually hard to do. I know the castle, even on the box here, I know the castle, it looks like it has black trim also. So most likely I'll end up having to paint it white because, plastic white with black trim painted black is not going to look good. So I'll probably will use the airbrush with it. The roof even here is green, so I'm thinking maybe it's probably bronze. I In the US I can get some bronze paint that actually has real bronze um, particles in there, and then you use an oxidizer agent, and it will start to change the bronze into a real world looking bronze. I mean, it's real bronze anyway in the paint. It's not just You're not just painting to look bronze. Um, and let's see what else I got. Other little projects that I'm working on, or at least I'm going to be working on more when I come back, especially as we start getting into the new place. Other little projects, things like working on these model kits. This is a Tamiya one, 148 scale. Some excellent model kits there, and there's other little things that I am going to become more active with, especially streaming, and a lot of model stuff. And one reason why I'll be doing the model kits is that, well, in high school and earlier, I was really into model building. But then when I started to collect the 118 scale Joe figures, I got into customizing, and I really do like customizing the figures, and started to get into other uh, weathering techniques, not just on the figures but also on the vehicles. So when it comes to model kits like the Osaka Castle or the M20 armored car, I am going to try to use the same techniques for these particular kits to weather them and so forth, and to apply them to the 3D printed models that we do. And so, I'm going to basically use all of the tools that the fine scale modelers do, and apply it to the 118 scale and 112 scale into basically the action figure collectors genre. And I guess in a certain way, as an adult, started off as a kid, with GI Joe in the '80s, then and then getting into model kit building, and then as an adult now going back full circle, getting back into action figure collecting, and and then using the same techniques from fine scale models so basically everything is going back into a circle. Started with those two things as a kid, as an adult, now I'm going right back to those same roots, using fine scale model techniques to the 118 and 112 scale stuff. So okay, that was a very quick little update. One more time, take a look at these small little trees. I probably will sacrifice them and clip them to make the 1/800 scale for the Japanese model of the castle. There's other more elaborate castles also in this particular scale. I plan to get those also, and yeah, they take up space, but they're so small they're not going to take up that much space. And it may be an interesting thing if you happen to be in a hobby store and you come across these particular models, maybe after seeing me, build one, you know what to expect, and you'll be encouraged also to try other scales into other genres and other things like that. Okay, well, thank you for this very quick update that I forgot to do on the first video, and I'll catch y'all and see y'all next time.